But guys, we're gonna be jumping into another ride along with Dan the Fireman. By the way, we have DDF crew glove holders on pre-order. You might want to grab one. Love keeping my gloves there. But yeah, we're gonna be going around and riding and talking about the MTC awareness stages, and we're gonna be planning our ride. So you're gonna go ahead and ride with me, and we're gonna go ahead and see how everything goes. Before we head out on the road, I want to do a quick shout out to all the sponsors that we currently have. We have Cardo using the Cardo Pack Talk Edge. We have Quad Lock where my phone is attached. We got True Classic Tees. I got my little uniform underneath. You can't really see it. Voss helmets, of course. Great motorcycle helmets. So quick shout out to them if you want to check them out. Links are in the description for some discounts, and it's affiliate stuff, and you're going to be helping me out just by clicking that link. No extra cost. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump into this. What we're going to be doing, also Fly Eyes. They're not a sponsor yet, but I like their stuff, the glasses. Anyways, what we're going to be doing is going through the MTC awareness stages. The goal is to not be in white stage. If you guys know what that is, that's great. If not, we talk about it all the time on this channel. So there's white, yellow, orange, red, and brown. Right now we're coming up to an intersection. I should be in orange stage, covering my brakes, kind of slowing it down. It's the crest of the hill. And so what orange stage really is just kind of being prepared. You found that hazardous situation. So positioning for safety. You know, I'm in a good position, good line of sight, space cushions, 360 situation awareness. I got escape routes. Perfect. Locating hazardous situations. We have intersections, lighted intersections, possible left turners. Like right here, we have a possible left turner. I'm going to go ahead and position myself for safety because you never know. You never know. And so now we're over here. So that's kind of what we're doing here. So we got a side of the vehicle. We got another one coming up right here. I'm going to go ahead and present myself. Yeah, you slammed those brakes, didn't you? We're always locating hazardous situations. Orange stage. I'm trying to talk as quick as this happens, and I know some of you guys are new to this channel. It's kind of awkward, but we do watch some live streams, and we witness a lot of failures and a lot of actually good stuff. So I wanted to show you guys what it looked like while I am riding myself. Okay, making sure they see me. I got chipmunk cheeks, so it's actually kind of hard to speak. This is a brand new Voss helmet. And then we're gonna navigate active threats. So we assess the solution. We see somebody pulling out like that person. I'm gonna swerve to the right. I gotta get myself out of here and do that. So when you position for safety, like I said, you have good line of sight. I can see far. Space cushions to the front and to the sides. How do you do that? 360 situation awareness. You're constantly checking your mirrors, checking your blind spots. I know for a fact that there's no one behind me because of my mirrors. Blind spots I've already checked. I'm prepped and ready, so if somebody did pull out, I don't have to look first. I could just go. And that's the point. You want to be predictable. Motorcycles and cars are predictable. Motorcyclists, not really. So you want to be predictable. I'm going to position myself a little bit here. Arizona just passed the lane filtering law, but you know what? I don't need to because I got an open lane. Coming up to here, it's orange stage. I am concerned about anybody rear-ending me, so what I'm doing is positioning once again. I'm going to position more into like a lane filtering position because I'm hoping if they see me last second because of their white stage, they're going to swerve right. Who knows? And that's part of being a smart rider is that you are acquiring and using personal protective equipment. So as you can tell, I have full gear, helmet to tippity toes and tippity fingers. Full gear. Link in the description for that too. Revzilla has some beginner gear on their list. So my plan was actually to kind of get rid of all the yellow stages because that's where you're typically in. You're zoned in, you are prepped and ready, but you're actively seeking and recognizing and understanding hazardous situations. You are looking for it, and then when you get into here, so I'm yellow stage, orange stage, because I have located a hazardous situation, and I'm orange, 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 yellow stage. So here is the typical thing. I'm in yellow stage until I find that uncommon thing. During the live streams, we see quite a bit of some of the same patterns. Okay, so we have like an open lane, big stack of vehicles. Right now, there's no stack of vehicles, so I don't see that pattern. Side of the vehicle, that's a possible path of travel violation. Typically happens at intersections like here. You can tell it's an intersection because of the road signs, and you can also tell because of the lights. You also have merging issues. So, you know, somebody side by side with me, if I'm in their blind spot, they can merge into me. I try to keep myself out of it. This is one of those problems when I'm trying to teach you guys what not to do or what to see for, and I keep myself out of these situations. So I think we're gonna have to start getting ourselves into more of a bad position for safety. So we got a side of the vehicle right there. I'm gonna go ahead and slow it down. I don't like it. Side of the vehicle right here, don't like it. I'm gonna make sure I have good 360 situation awareness, and now I'm gonna go ahead and speed up. My goal is to get right next to this red truck. So right here, I want you guys to see it. Bad position, poor line of sight, escape routes to the left are terrible. I have to swerve in a lane filter position. So what I'm gonna do is roll off the throttle just a little bit, allow them to go ahead and go forward. Still bad position because I can't see. I have an intersection coming up. So what I'm gonna do is just move over. Boom, look at that. Look at that position. I have good line of sight. If something happens, I could just actually go straight, and I have a good space cushion. So that's what you're doing. You're constantly modulating your stuff. So here, right here, I feel like I boxed in. Here's that open lane. So let's say there's a car stacked in front of the Avalanche and this vehicle. I'm in an open lane. My lane is moving quicker. Who knows? One of these vehicles want to get into my lane. So my goal is to be staggered, just like in a staggered formation with other motorcyclists. I got a red light coming up. Oh, I hear the bike up ahead backfiring. So I'm gonna roll out the throttle and just stay staggered. I do not want to be in blind spots or merging areas, none of that stuff. So I can lane filter, like I said, but I really don't care. I really don't care. There we go, I just wanna switch lanes. Nice and slow speed stuff. Lane position. Careful, anybody wants to move into my spot. Don't like the spot, position for safety. Give myself a space cushion. Fire rescue, he's got his turnout gear on the front of his handlebars, not very safe, but it is what it is. And so right here, we're getting a little bit more traffic, you know? So here's that open lane, okay? If this Jeep was going slower, this Hyundai would want to switch over, so I'm gonna stay staggered. We have a big bus on the far right, not too worried about it. So when we talk about uncommon thing in a common situation, I'm not too worried about that one because they have to cross a bunch of lanes and there's already traffic kind of blocking them. We have an intersection here covering the brakes, covering everything, looking for the escape routes. You notice how it's just a consistent, ongoing process. It's a loop. We're positioned for safety, locate hazards, assess the situation and solutions, navigate possible threats. And that's what we're doing. It's a beautiful day. We got motorcycles, wave to everybody, say hi, hi, hi. And we're gonna go ahead and get into the right lane. So I'm trying to get myself into dangerous situations here. If you notice when we watch the live streams, it's just constant. There's the side of the vehicle right there, kind of pulling out. It's constant crash, close call. And a lot of people are like, man, like, I don't want to start riding. And some people are like, I am so glad we're watching this, so I know what to do. So I'm watching out for the person behind me, lane filtering position. I'm gonna stay staggered. I don't like being next to other people. Really loud. That's cool. You do what you want. Please wear some gear at some point. He's got a fire rescue turnout bag up front, so that's like his fire gear. But he's not wearing gear for his motorcycle. Anyways, usually you see like crashes all the time. That's not how it really is. I forgot to put the pin lock on this thing. That's not how it is. It's like this. You're constantly just evaluating. There's not a lot of hazards all the time. You're more concerned about road surface hazards. Jeez, that's loud. See, there it is, the open lane, almost in the motorcyclist. He fought for the spot, and he's just gonna keep going. I have this open lane over here. I'm just gonna position for safety, just move over one lane. But that's exactly it. He's fighting for the spot. He accelerated, the indication just kept going, and that's not what you're supposed to do. Not a very smart rider, not a very smart rider. But that's fine, you do you. I got a rescue pack in my backpack, got a rescue pack in my saddlebag. So basically I got 2 pieces of gear just in case both of them, you know, get massive road rash. Anyways, so it's not gonna be like super dangerous all the time. And that's one of the big problems when it comes to riding, is that when you're riding, you're actually not practicing your emergency, there's the open lane, emergency maneuvers. You're not practicing them because nothing really happens, and that's an easy way to get complacent. A very easy way to get complacent. Oh, nothing happened this ride. Nothing happened this ride. 100 times, nothing happened. Now the 101st and then on, it's like, I don't need to practice. I don't need to worry. I don't need to look for things. I could start zoning out. Every time you hop on the motorcycle, you zone in. Swinging that leg over, you're in a different mindset. I don't know if this guy's gonna switch over, so I'm gonna kind of wait a little bit, kind of sit back a little bit here. You know what? Let's go ahead and lane filter a little bit. Let's just go ahead and lane filter. Let's just go ahead and do it. Arizona law. see if anybody gets pissed. So it's easy to get complacent. Not a lot of stuff's gonna be happening when you're out riding. So that's why you have to constantly zone in and start scanning all of the road surface hazards. The corner's coming up right here. It's a blind corner. I can't really tell where it's going. I know it's going left. I can follow the lights. I can follow, you know, where the road is right there, where the oncoming traffic is. So I'm like slowing down, constantly just like talking to myself, constantly saying, hey, slow, look, press, roll. Constantly evaluating the road surface, constantly evaluating my position when it comes to other vehicles, constantly evaluating my skills, like, oh man, that braking, that shifting I just did back there was terrible. Maybe I should start practicing a little bit more. Evaluate your skills, because when you're out on the road, you don't have a lot. You don't have a roll cage, airbags, seat belts, crumple zones. You don't have all that stuff. All you have is the gear you have on yourself, and a simple laying the bike down on your leg, snapping it, is a very real possibility. You do not want to be in that situation.
Yeah, it is.
Right here,
yeah. Thank you. What is up, everybody? How you guys doing today? Just hanging out here. I feel like lifting the desk up a little bit. Yeah. Noah, how you doing? Danger Ranger, how you doing? Guys, remember, we're gonna get started once we hit 100 people signed into class today. We got to get 100 people signed into class today. So click that like button. 28 people. You know, there's 60 something here. You know, let's get 40 more at least. Timed that perfect. Yeah. How you guys doing? What is everybody doing today? It's Thursday at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time here in Arizona. Just kind of hanging out at the MTC Rider Academy before we start heading out and riding. We're going to go riding a little bit this weekend, get a little bit of footage done, get a little things going. 36 people signed in. Very nice, very nice. Do you think that 110cc motorcycle is actually motorcycle? Yeah, it's got a motor, right? Good morning. Smithy. It's 12:05 where I am. Wow. 12:05 in the morning or 12:05 p.m.? Noah Kolanowski. Guys, we're going to be watching a couple of videos. Let's see. What's this? Nothing. We're going to be watching 2 videos today. We have a Moto Stars and a Moto Madness video. We're going to start off with a Moto Madness video, but there's 46 crashes and close calls. Went riding the day before yesterday. It was 40 degrees and raining, miserable. Yeah, that sounds miserable. Oof. 12:05 p.m. You're Central Time? You're in Texas? Let me guess, Texas. 39 people signed in. Guys, how are you guys doing? Where's everybody at? Okay, we got some people here saying they're 12:05 p.m. I'm over here at 10 a.m. And Gizmo just became a cadet. How you doing? Let's go and turn up the music just a little bit. Just kind of relax a little bit. We got to get some stuff going. Once we hit 100 people signed into class, we're going to go into the classroom and we're going to be watching some videos. But 11:06 p.m., that's a little different. That's wow. Is it already Friday over there? It's close. It's a close. Yeah, what do we got here? We got a lot of different stuff happening. We got the MTC Rider Academy kind of flowing through here. We have lots of different things. We had, were you guys here on the last stream? Because the last stream we talked briefly about some of the cool things that are happening when it comes to the MTC Rider Academy. We got the basic Smart Rider course coming up, and I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to be, you see like a lot of motorcycle training. Okay, it's very like lesson based, kind of like what we do here at the classroom, kind of like what we do in the base or the BRC that we have. The original course that we have, where I had like a longer beard and I looked like a little chubby bunny. But when it comes to like the new stuff that I want to do, like I don't want to do lessons. I don't want to do I don't know. What is it? It's just like, I don't want to keep doing reviews of other people's stuff. I want to give you guys I want to hold your hands. I want to hold your hands while you're going through it. I want to do one-on-ones. How do I do one-on-ones with basically just, thousands of people. We got, I think, 500 plus members in the academy already. And by the way, if you're a member now, you will get the BSR, the Basic Smart Rider, with your membership. But once the BSR comes out, it's actually going to be at a higher price. It's going to be a whole different price model because it's like 101 stuff. So it's going to be 8 sessions, 101 basically. We're going to be going from the parking lot as like, can you do this? We're going to make sure that you actually ride a bike a little bit because you can take the BRC and then you take the basic Smart Rider. But we're going to do some parking lot drills. We're going to do some quick stuff. We're going to talk about the MTC awareness stages. We're going to be talking about the plan method. But I'm going to be taking you out on the road. We got Nathan here as our recruit instructor, our rookie instructor. And he's still learning how to do some stuff. He just made his first video for the MTC YouTube channel. And he's going to be doing a lot of stuff like articles and newsletters and stuff like that. And so will I. Basically got 2 instructors. But I'll be taking him along, teaching him how I teach, teaching him what I want to see. And you guys get to ride along with him. You guys are his camera is your vision. And we're going to do some drills. We're going to do the plan method, like I said. We're going to start in the neighborhood, start on some easy roads, some starter roads, the interstate or the highway, some mountain riding, and then go inside the city and do everything basically one-on-one with you. And got some downloadables. We got a new book coming out. Got a whole bunch of stuff. That's what I've been focusing on a lot lately. Super excited about that. 45 likes, guys. Let's get 100 likes and we'll get started. How many years have I been in Moto life? Since November 2011. Professional driving. The International Association of Professional Drivers from Firefighting. That was since 2007. 2007, I've had professional driver training. Emergency, like knowing how to swerve, emergency brake, big vehicles like fire trucks and ladder trucks and whatnot, ambulances. Noah signed in. Yeah. Good morning, Dan. Greetings from Ensenada, Baja, Mexico. Emmerich, how you doing? From the Netherlands, Lex. Wow. Big Daddy Joe, hey Dan, I just want to let you know that orange stage saved me yesterday. I'm so glad. It's very easy to see the patterns, Once you add a color to it, like the color switches to like, what does this mean? I mean, a lot of people this is green right here, and green's kind of like, a calming, right? So you attach meaning to colors, and so when you attach like a meaning to yellow stage, you can go all through it. White, yellow, orange, red, and brown. But we attach a meaning to yellow. Well, you kind of know what that means. You attach a meaning to orange, kind of know what that means immediately. So it's really easy to understand that pattern. But anyways, had a green light making a left turn when an SUV chose not to brake for the red light. He had progressive braking saved me. Exactly. You're already prepped and ready. Good job, man. Good job, Big Daddy Joe. Where's the VC in the Discord? We only have VC for members. So we have everything else is free, but VC can get nutty. We had it for everybody in the past, and people were just going in there harassing others. And we have a very inclusive Discord channel. So in order to get to the crew voice channels, you have to become a YouTube member. So you click that join button on YouTube, connect your YouTube to Discord, boom, boom, you got a different color. You got access to the crew channels, and there it is. The goal is that once we launch the basic Smart Rider, because we're doing a whole different thing for it, is that when we launch it and you're on the Discord, because part of it is we're going to be doing weekly live webinars for members of the MTC Rider Academy on the Discord, and only those that are members can participate. Only those that are MTC Rider Academy members can participate. So, with that said, we're going to be figuring out how to make it automatic, but when you get in there, we're going to give you a special role that you're an MTC Rider Academy member, and I think Fridays will do a special live stream for you guys every Friday. Hey Dan, I just want to let you know. Oh yeah, we got that one. Yo Dan in chat, I'm happy to catch one of these live on the road. Nothing more fun than the 18-wheeler skid school. They make you lock up your brakes and simulate your near jackknife scenarios. What? All right, we got 55 people signed in. Let's go to the class. Let's go ahead and boom. instant. We need to work on that transition over there. So this was actually me riding, doing orange stage stuff and riding in town. It's kind of like what we're going to be doing for the basic smart rider, but we're going to have Nathan behind me, and it's like you are oh, what a day. What a day. What a day. I already have it up. Okay, let's do that. So it's like you're following me. Pizza. That's right, Queen. Yeah, on the road. That's great, man. Tactical 2 wheels, that's exactly why. So everybody, we're going to get started on this Moto Madness video once we hit 100 likes. Once we hit 100 likes, we're going to get started. Ooh, the new booklets just came in. We have new booklets because we almost sold out of them. Almost sold out of them. We got some new booklets coming in. Double checking, making sure we got everything situated over here. $314 in Australia. Emiliano, how you doing? Can't sleep? Yeah, I haven't been able to sleep lately. 59 people signed in. You guys know the deal. Hey, Dan, can I have a piece of pizza? Yeah, know them. Typically, they're for members only, but today we're going to let you have some pizza. What do we got here? What do we got here? We got... Let's see what we have before we start. All right, let's see. We're not starting yet. So we got Cedric. Now, this is an older video. This is last year, but I didn't stream for like a couple months, and I don't remember seeing this one. So we're gonna go over this one. Alex Senrose, how you doing? Guys, let's hit that like button. We're gonna get started. 100 likes means the go button goes. Oh, what a day! Yeah, Moto Madness, man, hasn't changed his intro in forever. Forever. Let's go, Watster. We got it. Once we hit 100 people signed into class. Once we hit that like button, guys, you gotta hit that like button. We get 100 likes. We'll get people signed in, and we'll get going. Sign in. Make sure you sign in. Let's go ahead and... It's your first live stream? So for first live stream bets? Yeah. Woo. We're gonna get started. 70 people signed in. Dan, I'm super curious on your take on the last Discord close call vid by Lunar. I haven't seen it, Fortunate. I haven't seen it. Is it in the crew chat? I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. Is it in the crew chat? I think I'm going to buy a quad lock. You should. Link in the description. Use the link in the description. Hey, Dan, my first live as well. Been watching your content for years. Joey, welcome. Welcome, Joey P. You'll clone yourself and log in lots of times. Speaking of which, Dan, can I have one? No, you can't have one of my beard hairs. Unless... Actually, no, you can't have no. You can't. No. It's in the close call section. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look while we're waiting. All right, luminous. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. First of all, get a quad lock. Just kidding. Rain. Let's go ahead and make this a little bit bigger. That's what she said. Here we go. This is a Discord. Rear, what does it say? Unexpected hail slipped rear wheel. Okay. So intersection is green light. We got left turners. Nope, we're doing good. Water is wet on the ground. 50 miles an hour, doing the speed limit. Perfect. Got some hail coming down, I'm sure. Yep, there you go. Feeling it, feeling it. So that means we got some ice. It's like ice gravel. No es bueno. Maintain speed, maintain speed. Getting hit hard. There you go. Pull off if you need to. Slow it down, slow it down. Ooh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. Lunar. You dude. I'm good. Got my first accident due to some snow on the ground. It was 40 to 5 degrees and forecast only said rain. Ground was dry, and then I left my house 30 minutes before this. Don't curse at hail. I'm good. Full gear. Oh no, Lunar. Oh no. You did honestly, you did everything you possibly could. I mean, let's see. Did you let's see how you handled the a little bit of a panic, kind of like going in, but we're slowing down, rolling off the throttle. I don't know how much. I think once you grab that front brake, take a look on the right side. There's the, yeah, there's a squeeze. The right hand, right where it says screenshot. So reach, squeeze, and then I'm assuming you squeeze the front while applying the rear brake at the same time. Maybe a little bit too much rear brake. And remember, it's icy gravel. I mean, you can see the buildup on the side. I mean, it's hard to navigate that. Guys, remember, 100 likes, we'll get started. This is a Discord member. We're starting to fishtail, get that high side going. That's the high side. Let me just slide. Oh, sorry to see that, man. Sorry to see that. No es bueno. That's a Discord member. If you guys know what we're talking about. Right here. Right here on Discord. Join up. Discord is free. Discord is absolutely free. And if you want to, here, let's go ahead and put the Discord on the as a pinned comment. Hey Nathan, hopefully, if you're still watching, hope you don't mind, but I'm gonna drink that energy drink that's in the fridge. I'll get you another one. Damn, look at my... Woo-wee! A little bulking season going on. All right, sweet. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Tropical Storm. Hey, Rain, why don't you sponsor the MTC Rider Academy and we could just have freaking pallets of this. Gave blood yesterday. I don't know if you can see it. Honestly, it's the t-shirts, guys. It's the t-shirts. True Classic Tees. Links in description for some True Classic Tees. This is the athletic polo. Absolutely love it. I think you get a discount. Bold move. Oh, yeah. It's like a heather green. I forgot. That's why I like wearing polo. Hey, Stella. Brought my dog to work today. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh. Hey. girl. Yeah, I'll be bringing her to work more often. Just hanging out. If you guys want to support my dog, Stella, you can see her tail right here. Oh. Join the MTC Rider Academy. $4.99 first month, $9.99 the second month. But we are, I don't want to tell you the price. We got a lot going on. 83 people signed in. Let's get 100 people. You know, in fact, I'm going to change shirts. I don't know. There's just something about the polo. The blue polo. Navy blue. Something about it. What do they mean by grip it and rip it? You grip it and rip it. Put a green screen behind her bed and just keep her floating in the corner. Hey, fortunate run. That's not a bad idea. Dog cam. Thanks for the video. Showed them to my wife, which allowed me to get my first bike. It's Ovex. That's amazing. That's a first. Showed your wife, and then you get a bike. She's like, cool. Well, I'll watch all your videos and try to take advice and say in your videos and use it when I write. Good, man. So is the top of Moto Madness's logo read? Oh, grip it and rip it. Or grip it, rip it and. Grip it, rip it and. Grip it and rip it. It's time to ride. Moto Madness twice in the logo. Guys, remember, click that like button. We're going to get started. 87 likes. We need to get to 100 every single time. We used to get to 200. I used to make you guys do 200, but now we're doing it. We're doing 100. So we have 89 people in here. I'm pretty sure 13 of you have not signed in by clicking that like button. Hey, Nuno. Is it Nuno or Nuno from Portugal? Portugal. Volvo, exactly. Tough getting caught in the snow with snow tires or street tires. Yeah. Hi from Romania or Romania. What is it? Alexandru Marius Bogdan. Hopefully I said that right. I love putting a little accent when I hear from people from different countries. It's always the same accent, which is probably not good. Whatever. Whatever. Oh, yeah. 1,000 likes. Greece. I want to go to Greece. I want to go to Greece so bad. From Romania, Alexandru. Nice. From Ghana. Wow. 90 people signed in. 92 people signed in. Click that like button. We're going to get started. Bought a new bike now. Just waiting for the snow to melt. Hey. Just start riding out right now. I'm just kidding. Don't do it right now. 100 people in class. Guys, make sure you guys sign in. Remember, we got pizza. In order for us to get the funding for the pizza and for all the stuff here, the free 2-hour class that we're about to put on, we have to have at least 100 people signed in. I have to send this in and be like, hey, look how many people are actually in class today. That's how we do it. You got to sign into class. Grab yourself a seat. We got to do something. I mean, obviously, none of you guys are in here. We got to keep the lights on. Got my MC license in Denmark, which takes about 2 months. Wow. How long does it take in the U.S.? You just show up to the DMV and pass their test. It's a little parking lot drill. It's basically a U-turn, straight line weave, a swerve, and brakes. That's it. I was out the door. The door's locked. We're still waiting outside. Oh. I thought you had a key, Nathan. You can let him in. You let him in through the back. Yeah. It's all good. I've been enjoying your videos. I had my first lessons on Tuesday, but I fell 3 times. That's fine. 1 whiskey throttle into the wall. Whoa. Whiskey throttle into the wall. That's a big one. Dropping the bike's not a big deal. Smoother on the throttle. Don't grip the throttle too hard. You know, it's just like riding a pencil or riding with a pencil. Have you ever, like, back in the day, the teacher, like when you're riding, the teacher would, like, try to pull the pencil out from your hands, and the goal is that they should be able to do it nice and smooth. So if you're, like, gripping it hard, I mean, it's just, try writing something right now. Like, sign your name and just grip it really hard and try to sign your name, or just keep it smooth and loose. And so you notice that when it's smooth and loose, it's not jaggy. So when you have the throttle and you're just gripping it super hard, and then you're trying to just do this because you're nervous, right? It's not really your fault. It's your first time. You're, like, nervous, and you don't really recognize it, right? And so you can accidentally do this. You know, you're just constantly doing this, and all of a sudden it gets out from underneath you and you go. So if you just keep it nice and loose, it's like you're dancing with the bike. I used to tell my students that you're dancing with the bike. You want to just be nice and smooth, nice and loose. You're not grabbing things. You're nice and easy. Go with the motion, but don't. That was in 2nd grade. I remember that from 2nd grade, Miss Covey, when we were learning the ABCs and having to write them all out, learning cursive. You guys still learn cursive? We had to learn cursive in 2nd and 1st grade, where I went. Anyways, try that out. Penmanship class, yeah, I took a computer class in, like, 5th grade. I learned how to type in 5th grade. But yeah, nice and smooth. That's for the whiskey throttle. The dropping the bike, just losing balance. You're losing balance a little bit. 2 more likes, guys, and we'll get started. Take the BRC. If you're not a part of the MTC Rider Academy, it's only $4.99 the first month. And you can take the basic rider course that we have, and I talk about all of that. Here we go. We got 100 likes, guys. We're gonna get started. All right, we have to do an intro, everybody. So remember, what we do here is you guys are watching this live. You're watching this live. So thank you so much for showing up live. But when I record, when we're doing the videos, I record it, and then I stop recording. And we post them. That's the channel, basically. The MTC Rider Academy is the actual training. Okay, this is the awareness and, like, kind of figuring out, using the principles, watching other people do the thing. But I want you training yourself too. Okay, I want you to train yourself. So the thing is, we have to have an intro. So before we jump into it, I gotta hit that record button. So 3, 2, 1. Here we go. What is up, everybody? DanDanTheFireman here. We're going to be watching a Moto Madness. I am so excited for this. This is the first time ever watching a Moto Madness video. I don't know what we're getting into, and let's go ahead and jump right into it. I can't hear anything. Can you hear anything? Can't hear anything. What is going on? I can't hear anything. What's playing? What the heck is playing? Let's stop recording. Seriously, like, what are we doing here? What's going on? I can't hear nothing. How come all of a sudden? Which one of you are chewing on the cables? I can't hear anything. I gotta do the whole intro again. There we go. Okay. Let's go and start that back up. Hey, good thing we're doing it live. We're gonna go ahead and get right back into it. Let's get we gotta put this away over here. Let's go ahead and put it over here. And take 2, here we go. So once again, Hey everybody, we're going to be jumping into this Moto Madness video. I can't wait to see it. We're probably going to see a lot of smart riders and nobody doing dumb things. Let's jump right into it. Grip it and rip it, or grip it, rip it, and Moto Madness. Links in the description, not mine, but you can submit your clips to him. Let's go. That was a good one, right? That's good. Yamaha, here we go. Oh, we got a doggo. You see the massive panic going on. What kind of dog is that? Pretty interested in that. Okay, so it looks like a German Shepherd, but it's a mix with a Husky, possibly. Oh, that's a little mutt. Because Huskies are a little bit thicker. All right, let's go. So we got a ram mount, thankfully. Oh, look, he's going to check his pantalones, maybe. He's going to pull off on the shoulder. There we go. Definite brown stage happening. Oh. Hey, this guy's ridden a bicycle before. He knows exactly how to put that thing back on. Ooh, that's loose, though. Just take it nice and easy on the way home. How did that happen? Write it in the comments, everybody. We have no clue because I am only a strategy instructor, motorcycle strategy instructor. Don't know how these chains work. No, I'm just kidding. So what do you think happened? So we're going to slam that clutch. Okay, we slammed the brake, lost a little traction. I think it was already loose to begin with, and it just flew off. There we go. Anyways, it's not about time. Those are pretty sharp teeth, though. Pretty sharp teeth. Nice little R3. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Write it in the comments. All right, let's move on to the next one. Axle, here we go. Got a little rubber ducky once again. Hey, open lane position right there. Don't fight, don't fight, don't fight, don't fight, don't fight, don't fight, don't fight. If you're going to be fighting for the lane and if you're going to be doing that, okay, so let's go back to here. If you're going to be jumping here, once again, open lane. I just saw this morning, posted on my Instagram story. By the time you see this, that story's gone because you need to be watching this live. So here we go. We're going to be crossing over. At this point, we have multiple options that we can do. Okay, so we're in red stage at this point because this guy's going to take our space cushion. That's a no es bueno. We want to maintain a space cushion because we can't really swerve to the left. Okay, we can't swerve to the left. We can only brake. So let's progressively brake to spread that space cushion out. So while we're doing this, right? So while they're doing this, we just kind of slow it down and we're down here now. So good space cushion. We're trying to plan our ride here. So got a decent position for safety. We located that this is a hazardous situation. We need to assess if it's a threat. Yes, it is. And that's where the braking happens. That's why we're in red stage. So let's go ahead and take a look. Now we're in this point. Okay, we're going to kind of go through it. We're going to go through it. We're going to go through it. We have multiple options. He's honking the horn. That's not one of them. Let's not do that. It's a wasted movement. We're not even touching the front brake. We might be tapping the rear brake, but remember the rear brake only gives about 20 to 30% stopping power compared to the front brake. And the reason why is because when you apply any brake pressure or deceleration, the weight transfers to that front tire. Okay, the weight transfers to the front. When you accelerate, weight transfers to the rear. So if you do it smoothly. So just like if you progressively brake, you progressively accelerate, you maintain traction on each tire. Anyways, when you decelerate, weight goes to that front tire. Where do you think the braking power is the best when you do that? When weight's on the front tire? Well, it's going to be that front brake. Okay, so when you apply rear brake, you're getting weight from that front tire onto the front tire. The rear brake starts to lose a little bit. So you want to apply both, but we're not doing any of it. So we're not applying any front brake. So what can we do here instead if we're in this kind of position? You can accelerate through here, get yourself in an escape path, and just go. Now, if you go, you're going to get close to that truck, but right now we got to deal with this. We'll deal with that later, okay? Did nothing other than move over, which is what we can do as motorcycle riders, but we kind of put ourselves in a bad spot. And thankfully, that person didn't swerve hard to the left. And thankfully, this person didn't accelerate at the same time. We got lucky. We got lucky. Oh, time for new tires. We got some speed wobbles. So tires could be a problem. Suspension could be the problem. The rim could be the problem. But you notice how even like this, it wants to stay up without any inputs to the motorcycle. Whoa!
Aí galera, acabei de me acidentar aqui, ó. Olha a pancada.
Whoa, wawa weewa. So he went up and over. Think of mechanism of injury on this one. Up and over. Up and over. Whew, Geek Rider. 73 in Portugal. Going a little fast for the area, but let's see. Oh, we messed up. Hey, we got an off-road bike. A little dual sport. We got it. Don't fall over. He done dead. Just kidding. I don't know. All right, so we're going through here. Now, it could just be... Let's take off mechanism of injury here. Come on now. We're doing a professional show. So we're going through here. You see the motion blur on the sides. It could just be that he's filming in 30 frames per second. 60 frames per second is what I am. Look at me. Nice and crisp. Hand movements are clean. But then we got here, you got motion blur on the sides. Makes it look like you're going a little bit faster. More than likely still speeding in the area, because when we were planning our ride, we are locating hazardous situations. Okay, single lane road, kind of oncoming traffic, blind curve coming up. Assess relevant threats. We could be the relevant threat. We could be the problem. If our speed could be the problem, our ego could be the problem. So assessing relevant threats, let's put that back up here. Assessing relevant threats, we could be the relevant threat. So if that's the case, we can actually take control over it. Now, other relevant threats like, side of the vehicle, open pattern, merging, all that stuff, we don't have control over it. We only have control over our actions. But if we're the relevant threat, we have control over our actions, and we are also the problem, and we're the solution. It's pretty cool, huh? It's pretty cool that we can control a lot. So if we slow it down here, we're going to hit a bump, though. We got a little jostled up. Blind curve. You can't see how sharp this corner is. You have chevrons indicating it's a sharp corner. Let's go and see if there's any signage. Possibly that right there. Can't really tell. It's a little bit blur. That's the motion blur. Another sign. So we do have indicators that this is a sharp turn. So we should be doing slow look, press, and roll, unless you have some more advanced novice skills. You learned it in the advanced riding clinic for a reason over at Total Control, is the trail braking. So thankfully he's got a dual sport, a little adventure bike. He's able to go off-road. I have a feeling he fell over to his left right there. Who thinks too? I mean, look at the angle of the any of you guys ride off-road? Look at the angle that we're at. Okay, a little bit to the left, a little bit crooked. And then right here, once we stop and we're up and over, probably feet off the ground, there's his leg. There's his leg. He's about to fall over to his left. And then it just cuts. Rebel Maid Saint, we've seen you before. Let's see if you act like a doo-doo again. No, you didn't.
Put on your window.
Oh, you are acting like a doo-doo.
What was that? You rode in the middle lane and then cut into mine.
Well, maybe I wanted to, buddy.
Man, you can kill me, man.
I got you on camera. Watch. He's gonna say it. Let's see.
It's all good. I'm not mad. Just like use your blinker to indicate which lane you're gonna choose and then stay in that one. I could have died, dude.
People don't like to be taught. I mean, I get it. We're in class right now. We're in class. But you chose to be here. Now, he chose to be on the road, just like you chose to be on YouTube. But then you picked my video. He, or this person, is on the road, but didn't pick your video. Didn't pick who to talk to you. So you're not going to win anybody over by telling them what to do. Just be like, hey, guy, you almost hit me. Be a little bit more careful, please. That's it. Don't be like, hey, you need to use your blinker. See, when you're turning left, use your blinker to indicate left. You want to do it at least 3 seconds before the turn. And I need you to check your blind spots. But then I want you to look in your rearview mirror too, and then check your blind spot again. And then check your rear view, and then check the blind spot. And then check the side view, and then go ahead and make that indication. Please do that for me. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. All right, Rider Ray 2125. Ooh, side of the vehicle, open spot. Great job with the swerve. It's because he has an Indian motorcycle. Let's go back just a little bit. All right, here we go. I don't know. It looks like we're in California. Right there. I use my phone just like this, the little GPS thingy thing. I don't know if we're supposed to be using this lane to pass, though, and it's pretty hazardous because nobody's anticipating you to do this. And so if nobody can anticipate you doing this, then nobody can see you because they're not looking for you. That's the thing. Like when you're really like when you here's the thing. This is a little. It just came to my mind. When you have to go to take a dump, you're searching hard for a freaking toilet. If you don't have to take a dump, you don't look for toilets. It's kind of the same thing here. You know, cars aren't looking for motorcyclists if they don't need to, right? You're doing what okay, it's not a good metaphor. But anyways, let's move on. There's the side of the vehicle. Now, all of a sudden, we see it a little bit of a jostle. What do we do? Okay, this is going to be a red stage maneuver. We got to do some progressive braking, maybe buy ourselves some time. But what he did, yeah, he applied the brakes, and then he bought himself some time to make a decision and then swerved left. Hopefully that person saw us last second. Is that Ghost? Is that Ghost from Modern Warfare? Strider 790, here we go. Crossing on a red, man. Okay. Oh, yeah, you did that right when you're leaving just so you can get that little bit. Come on. Come on now. Simmer down now. Strider 790, simmer down. Moving through here. Got a tight turn. Not a tight turn, it was an intersection. So we should have been in orange stage. Let's go and take a look at this. Let's take a look at this. Okay, so we're in orange stage, prepped and ready for a little bit. We got sides of the vehicle, it's an intersection. Hey, that person's not moving. We notice that we're looking at him, Let them merge in. It's, you know, it's so simple. So simple to just roll off that throttle. Just allow them to come in. And then when we're kind of like spaced out, just give it a little bit of throttle, maintain it, and then we can kind of move on. It's like zipper merging didn't really, I don't think zipper merging originated in the United States. It originated in other countries. And yet, everyone still doesn't understand what zipper merging is. If you don't know what that means, Google it, because I don't feel like talking about it. Anyways, move on. Here, let me help you guys. Hey, Google, what does zipper merging mean?
Results, sir.
Hey Siri, do a barrel roll. Anyways, let's go. It is a roundabout and not a merge, but yes, we're intersecting. So when he's doing this, right, and we're also kind of coming in, so it's kind of doing this, right? So instead of like fighting for it and trying to hit, just let them in, or let them in. It's just a matter of just letting people in. You can still zipper merge. Ooh, got some wheelies.
She was actually like amazed.
You do what you want to do. Oh, did somebody crash?
You okay? Sorry? I doubt anyone's going to be going 60 down here. Listen, I'm just practicing. I don't mean to cause any harm. You can ask me politely. You're in front of your kid. Oh, do you live in this bush, right?
So do you live in this bush? The idea of, hey, I'm practicing, and she's like, it's a public road. Let's go with that real quick. He's right. She's right. Two truths can be at the same time. Nobody's wrong. When you have a student driver on public roads, what are they doing? They're practicing. Right? When you, especially the United States, when you're taking your son or daughter or your friend, you know, if you're 18 or more and they have a permit and they're learning how to drive, and you take them out on the road, you're practicing on public roads. So I don't care for this argument right here where it's like, it's a public road and he's saying he's practicing. They're both correct, but how come cars get to practice on the road for their skills, right? So either way, I agree with this guy. He's practicing, and it sounds like he's doing it in a safe way. She's just upset. She's upset because she doesn't know how to do a wheelie.
Right here or something? Come on, man, just be polite. Oh, listen, Listen, I will happily move. I'm just trying to practice.
Tarzan, you're doing great, buddy.
I'm trying to practice. Huh? Phone the police, you flipping idiot. I feel sorry for your kid.
Don't say that. But I get it. You lost patience. You do you.
I'm leaving to get out of your hair, and so we don't waste anyone's time. We clearly see that it's not welcome here. We thought it wasn't busy, so we thought, you know, I'll practice. Listen, you need to be a good example to your child and handle situations better. Huh? Not prattling around. Not prattling around. You're holding up the traffic.
Okay, when people say, I think her shirt did say fire tap. When people say like attention is the most valuable resource that we have, okay, I think it's the second most valuable resource. Our attention is our most valuable resource. Time is going to go no matter what, but what you pay attention to is what matters. You can spend an hour working out. That 1 hour that you spend out of 24 hours in that one day, you gave that hour to that thing. So that's very valuable. Your attention is very valuable. So when we're here and we're talking to somebody that doesn't want to understand us, and when we're trying to convince and she's trying to convince and nobody's getting around to anything, at some point you need to stop giving your attention to that person and just move on. Right? You're your own main character in your own life. This is just somebody it's a non-playable character to you, basically.
You're causing more problems
Just
than
leave.
I've ever caused.
At this point, I just leave.
Sorry,
No point.
Go faster. Just got a bit emotional because we come here to practice. Thought it was a quiet road.
Right, Steph Nerd? Much more patient.
Anyway, I just check on her, make sure she's calm.
Yeah, don't give her any more attention.
Yeah. Ready?
I need to start taking my own advice. Anyways, V-Twin Bliss.
What's
Man
up,
needed
man?
some gas.
Yeah, what's up? I can put $15 in your tank. Is that cool, man?
That's nice. You just start spraying it from
Alright,
there.
man. Just go ahead and park. I'll go inside and run in there.
That's nice.
Alrighty, man. I only had 10 on my card, but I got you $10, man. Hey, man, you stay safe out there.
You know what? I don't want to. I get very pessimistic. I just feel like this guy didn't need the gas. He just figured he'd give it a shot to get some free gas. You know? It's like if you don't ask, you're not gonna get it. So I bet you every single. I don't want to bet anything. I wonder if this guy, every time he goes to a gas station, he asks this question. Maybe 1 out of 10 times the person's like, yeah, sure. Dude. Like that's over the course of a year, that's a lot of free gas. It's not, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. I think I'm gonna start doing that. Like, yeah, I only get premium though.
I can put. Hey, stay safe out there.
Just the way he said it, it's better than nothing. It's like, dude, just say thank you.
Card, but I got you $10, man. Hey, man, you stay safe out there.
Better than nothing. Anyways, Mr. D&D. Hey, we know what's happening here. Merge issue. Non-issue at that point. You had a good space cushion. I love it. Go back while this is on the screen. Space cushion. Screenshot. Anyways, this guy's taking your space cushion. What do we do here? Write it in the comments. What do we do here when we have that space cushion going on? Hey, we're in orange stage, right? We see this happening. We see this big open pattern right here. Open lane. Like it's very stacked. We're moving faster. This person's going to want to switch over. We see it all the time. We have a decent space cushion. We're not going to get hit. This is like riding staggered with another motorcycle, right? Okay, as soon as they do that, he honks the horn. Okay, I get it. It's not going to push them back, though. That's going to cause them to now turn and then apply the brakes a little bit. Right, Mr. Brownie, 2310. Thank you for the 220, baby. He's going to have to do that and then not hit this vehicle in here. So he's just going to, I'm just going to go where I was going to go. This guy right here can figure it out. So if this guy right here is supposed to figure it out, what we can do is progressively brake or give it some engine braking by rolling off that throttle. If we just roll off that throttle, we have engine braking going on. Just nice little engine braking. It's going to slow down the RPMs of the motorcycle. It's going to allow you to, slow down. Just going to get that off the screen. There we go. This is not an issue. It happens all the time when we're riding. Driving, too. It happens all the time when we're walking on the sidewalk when it's crowded. It's when you trip somebody. What is going on here? Roll. Stop fighting. Hog heaven. You see what's happening here? Hog heaven, dude. Are you in heaven? Harley owner group heaven? Let's take a look at this. We have a lane right here. That person's merging. Look at their space cushion. Let them do their own thing, right? What are we doing here? What are we doing? All right, PD Cam, Ducati Scrambler. Ooh, I want. Whoa. Good swerve, yeah. You screwed up, buddy. Why did he do that? Let's take a look at this one. We're gonna go in that double turn lane right here. So just because we're not moving with traffic doesn't mean we don't have that problem with that pattern. I talk about people do this open pattern, where people merge in front of us, as a supermarket metaphor, where a big long line here, big long line here, kind of an easy short line right here. The cashier's doing a great job, and there's only people with a few items. It's just go boom, 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 boom. Everyone's paying it quickly, and it's nobody's figuring out how to use the credit card machine, all that stuff. It's just going. You're in that line, and you're like walking towards it, right? You're getting towards it. Somebody just like boom cuts right in front of you. Okay, that happens when we're not really moving, or with people all running towards something. So here, though, we're like stuck. We're stopped, right? We're stopped. And we have a possibility of somebody wanting to go in this lane because this lane's quicker. This lane is stacked. That's what we have here. We have this Jeep, like, I don't want to be here anymore. This lane is open. They might have checked, but we just got right around this other vehicle. Bad line of sight for that driver to see. Probably, who knows? Switched over. Now, at this point, we're in red stage. Okay, we're planning our ride, remember? So we're in a good position, sort of. This is the best we can do. We have a median here. Locating this hazardous situation, going into an intersection. We already know it's going to be orange stage. Assessing that this is a relevant threat. Yes, he is. We're going to have to navigate something. So we got to do a good progressive braking. It's an emergency braking. Now, Mr. Brownie, I forgot to say, it always kills me when Dan starts looking around. You're welcome. I'm glad. So this person's switching over. We have to do that emergency progressive braking. Okay, we can't swerve to the left. We can't really swerve to the right. We're hopefully already slowing down. We already have a little bit of brake pressure, engine braking going into the intersection. We should be good, right? Great job with the braking. Look at his position. So if we tried to brake right behind the vehicle in the middle of the lane, we would have probably hit that rear tire. But look at where we're at. So if anything, we couldn't stop in time. We can go ahead and go do this. But obviously, we're not going to accelerate. We're going to try to braking, maybe slow it down. This person's going to go ahead and go, and then we just kind of get behind them. So great job. I don't care about the wave. Don't do that, dude. Indian Chief on tour. Another Indian Chief on tour. Whoa. Slow speed. Figured it out. Got it. Did he hit the stop sign with his elbow and his shoulder? Oh, dude, there's kids there. He could have hit the kid. He did. Good for you, dude. A little tippity tap tap. Oh, it could easily hit the kids. Yeah, there's like little kids to the right. Damn, dude. This is where slow speed maneuvers really come in handy. Now, we shouldn't be accelerating through here like crazy. And I think, what do you guys think? What stage? What stage was this person in? What stage? Write in the comments. If you don't know what it is, look up on the wall. Look up on the wall. What stage do you think he's in? Right here. Look at him. Look. Let's take a look. What stage? Have a slice of pizza. white to red. Mike Thomas, that's actually really good. White to red, because we weren't paying attention. We should be paying attention in a group ride like this, right? We should be in orange stage. You know, lots of traffic. We're trying to really avoid obstacles here. But he was in white stage, right? White stage right here. Still, he's in white stage. White to brown, but became red. So white stage. Oh, crap. Looked up, recognized it, didn't panic, right? Didn't slam the brakes, didn't dump the bike. We see that all the time. Or didn't go straight for it and target fixated on the stop sign. He went right into red stage. We have to do something. He's super close. Did a quick maneuver. Now, he lost balance. Flintstoned it a little bit. Thankfully, he kept the bike up and was able to continue on. Embarrassing. All his friends are making fun of him. He's going to have to buy beers for the next 10 years. Anyways, Galen, here we go. Going through here, having some fun. A rear view mount. Hopefully our friend isn't going to crash or low side or anything like that. Slow it down. You're catching up. Slow it down. Oh, a little bit too fast. Don't hit the guardrail. Ooh. He easily could have hit his knee and then done some damage there. But why do you think that happened? Let's take a look. Let's take a look, everybody. Look at the distance. Now, obviously there's a little bit of zooming, a little zoom. So right here, he's gonna start catching up though. A little bit too much speed into the corner, everybody. Slow look, press, and roll. Sharp turn. The guardrails are very sharp, Sacramaniac. Shelton, Washington. Intersection, orange stage. Watch out, left turner. Great job with the braking. And recognizing that was happening. You know, even with the insane looking music, you know, Pressurelicious featuring Future, we're coming up to an intersection. It's going to be orange stage, prepped and ready. We are, am I a fan of trail braking? Yes. It's a great question, Big Daddy Joe. I am a fan of trail braking. I do it myself. We do it in the car all the time naturally. You know, you're going through a corner, you apply a little bit of brakes, going a little too fast, and then when you're going, you know, about halfway through the corner, you're like, I'm slowing down too much, and you apply a little bit more gas, a little bit more acceleration. That's trail braking in a car, 4 wheels. People do it all the time. To do it on a motorcycle with one hand maintaining throttle and applying front brake, I believe it's a little too much for an absolute beginner that still doesn't understand the clutch. That makes sense. I don't think it should be taught within the same class as when you're trying to teach somebody how to use the clutch and shift. I think it should be taught in a second or third class where they've already they even just practice some of the basics to the point where they're not thinking about the basics. This is a great question. I'm not calling you out or anything like this. Where's my buttons? Where's my buttons? The Fitz-Posner is what I'm trying to get at. The Fitz-Posner model of learning. Let's go ahead and just... Fitz-Posner's model of learning is about skill acquisition. Okay, this is something that I absolutely 100%... let's go ahead and just open this in a new tab. Right here, the Fitz-Posner's model of learning. Now, this is basically for any type of skill set that you need to learn. Okay, so in the beginning, you're doing the cognitive stage. You're absolutely learning. You're expending a lot of energy. It says right here, cognitive energy, just to understand how you're supposed to move. So understanding how you're supposed to, do the shifting with the clutch and braking, accelerating. You're just now learning like a lot of brain power. Now let's go ahead and throw trail braking in there too. Okay, you see where I'm getting at? So you need a lot of brain power just to do that. You need to practice the basics to the point where it becomes autonomous. So it's the automaticity. It gets to a point where you're not even thinking about it. Just like the best example that we can think of, some of you guys still use Velcro for your shoes, but if shoelaces, right? When you first started learning how to tie your shoes, it was a pain in the butt. You're using a lot of big brain stuff. You had to practice it over a couple months, years possibly, to the point where you don't even look at it. You could be talking to somebody and tying your shoes. Same thing with walking. Same thing with eating. Same thing with drinking water. You ever seen a little kid have basically a hole in their lip and just spilling everywhere? Yeah, some adults still do that, but same thing here. We need to practice our skills, the basic skills. Learn them, practice them, become automatic with them. I feel like once we're here and we've practiced our basics for a little bit, while you're still here practicing your basics, let's go ahead and go over here and learn a little bit about trail braking. And so then it shifts like this. Let's go ahead and make myself bigger. That's what she said. So right here, we are practicing our basics. We already learned them in the BRC, right? We're switching over from the BRC, practice, the basics. Now we're back into the brain model, trail braking, practicing basics. And while we're doing this, it's shifting to where the basics are automatic, and now we're practicing specifically the trail braking. And once we're here, the basics are done, keep practicing them or learn something new. So that's where I'm at when it comes to trail braking. I absolutely love it. I think it's a great skill. It's another tool in your tool belt. But for an absolute beginner, which is who I'm teaching here. Sorry. Who you guys, most of you are beginners. This is my audience. I'm not teaching trail braking to beginners. I'm telling you it's a great skill. Please learn it, but let's master the basics first. Hopefully that makes sense. I haven't been looking at the chat this whole time. Let's go back. So, orange stage, we see it coming up. We're starting to plan our ride, position for safety, locating hazards, assessing relevant threats. We're going to navigate. We start to see that the vehicle turn. We applied some good progressive braking. Very good. That's it. You used to race, maybe you do it without knowing? Probably. And here's one of those things. If you've been doing something for a very long time and you don't recognize that you're doing it anymore, let's go ahead and move me just a little bit here. And you don't recognize you've been doing it anymore, you're probably starting to get complacent. So to be active in your learning, to be like, you know what? That was great. So I race, maybe I don't know, you do it without knowing. Now when you go into a turn, think about it. Put it in the forefront of your mind, I'm trail braking. And then you'll start to realize, oh my gosh, I'm doing it terribly. Or, oh my gosh, I'm doing it great. But you want to have that quality feedback. Give yourself that feedback loop. Okay, you don't want it to be unknown. This way you can practice, continuing education. Okay, you definitely do it without knowing, but I did research and was kind of astonished about the actual mechanics. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. No, it was a great question. Make sure. Okay, we got to keep going because remember I'm recording. Let's go. We're already 32 minutes into this one. All right, we're gonna power through the rest. We're just gonna go ahead and do. We're just gonna do auctioneer style. Oh, we're gonna move on. Moving on. SP3X Racing Yamaha R15. I can't spell whatever it is. Anyways, side of the vehicle moving in here. We are doing fine. Let's move on. Go apply some good brake pressure. We have full gear at least. At least that's what it looks like. At least gloves. Now we're in Russia. Let's go and take a look at this Honda X11. Uh-oh, we have a side of the vehicle emerges. You accelerate through. Found an escape path. Boing. I need to get some radio sounds. Like if somebody hits it and it like makes like a chicken go off in the back. Yeah. Let's go and get that going. Hey, you get stabbed over ease. Let's move on. India. Oh, got cut off. Oh, we've seen this one. He tries to follow the cyclist, and he just can't handle that uneven ground. He's gonna drop the bike. Let's see if it's any different. Too close, so I decided.
Do you ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head?
All the time. Oh, you don't know what's up with your tires, you hit the uneven pavement. Oh, ooh. Piss at your bike, be pissed at your skills. Oh, they made fun of him. Good job lifting the bike, though. That's the proper way of lifting it. There you go. So in India, they have those sticks to beat people with. They're always carrying around like shims, like 2x2s. You know what I mean? Anyways, is that it? We got to end this video. That's it today. That's it today, my friends. Appreciate everyone. Keep being cool and keep bringing the madness. All right, everybody. This is a very long video. Maybe that's not what she said. But make sure you guys sign up for the MTC Rider Academy. Continue watching. And thank you for watching. Let's go ahead and stop recording. I'm kind of tired now. Okay, I'm kind of tired. Let's go ahead and stop. There we go. We are now back to just being live. Nobody else gets to see this except for you guys. Yeah. So let's go ahead and check that off. And we got this right here. We got 23 riders having a bad day. So this is 2 days ago. We'll watch this one. Yeah. You've been busted. You're welcome. Watch Angry D's crash. No, Angry D got pissed. Angry D got really mad. Like, he started to cry. Let's go to my office real quick. Let's go to my office. Yeah, he started to cry a little bit. I got a little nasty email. We need to change that. We need to change that on the wall. We got to change that. All right, you guys go and catch up. We're gonna get started. We're gonna get started on another one. We have a Moto Stars video. Let's go get some music on. Yeah, Ingrid got mad because I talked about one of his videos, and it wasn't even a bad. I talked about two of his videos. The first one was me kind of giving him some criticism. The second one, I was like, "You did good." Got an email. Let me go ahead and call him out a little bit. I'm having fun with this. I don't care. He does what he wants to do. He's got a whole family of lawyers. Is his name Angry? No. Angry D. Angry D. He gets so mad. There we go. Notice to cease and desist. Please cease and desist using my videos on your channel. Remove all the videos containing my content from your channel at once, or I'll start pursuing copyright claim. Okay. Yeah, so he just went nuts. I have 3 litigators in my family. Anyways, he got mad. He got mad because I use his videos for criticism. You know, I'm not even gonna. I let my attorney handle it. I won't give him any time. See, when you do stuff like that, when you try to be like, hey bro, I have more, don't just, I don't know, childish stuff, then you're gonna start meeting adult Dan. And adult Dan doesn't pull punches and doesn't take your shit. So, how about you don't? Okay? How about you don't? Adele, welcome to the Academy. Let's just focus on some of the nice things here. Those are some of the nice things here. I don't know. I'm done. Yeah, it's fair use. 4 pillars of fair use follows everything. Technically, I was utilizing. I guess there is copyright for the original video. So when we look at any of these crash compilation videos, what I'm doing is fair use for like Moto Stars right now is coming up. But the footage he uses in his compilation, that's subject to copyright too by the original owner. So Moto Stars, there's 23 riders having a bad day. If he doesn't get permission from 23 riders, the 23 videos, basically the copyright holders of those videos, any one of them can copyright claim his channel. Any one of them. And so I have 24 people I got to worry about, Moto Stars and the 23 people. So the cool thing here is that Moto Stars is just showing the crashes. The original people are just showing their stuff. They're not adding any commentary. They're not adding anything like that. And guess what I'm doing? I'm transforming the content into educational content. It's not taking their audience away. It's also under fair use because I'm criticizing not only MotoStars, but the original video. So it's now criticism, and it's more of a review versus actually doing. I'm using as much footage as possible. I skip footage, or I use the least amount of footage as possible because I skip footage. What else? What else? There's also case law. So anyways, calm your tits. Calm your tits. Just keep yelling at people. All right. You know what? Now that I'm in this mood, let's go straight into the class. Wait, whoa. This isn't the class. This is the class. Okay, we need to fix that. I'm going to fix that right now. Fixing it. Transition override. Here we go. All right. Is it difficult to wear a helmet with a long beard? No, it's not difficult, but you just get like a messed up beard. Man, it's been really nice lately and perfect weather to ride, but got COVID a few days. COVID's still a thing? What's up, Fat Nutmeg? How you doing? Fat Nutmeg. Buying an Insta360 camera for this riding scenes if I ever end up this channel, hopefully good reason. Hey, I actually got an affiliate link for Insta360. I need to start using it. All right, everybody, we got to get back into this. This is going to be another MotoStar. Oh, yeah, I got to hit record. So remember, guys, we're going to do a little intro real quick. A little intro. Let's see. What do we got here? What do we got? So let's just go ahead and... we have a close call going into a corner with some doggos. What's up with these doggos? It's doggos. Oh, my. Bunch of animals. Okay, so we got animals here. Was that a... No. Those are goat.
Wherever the site is this right.
Animals road rage. Okay, animals road rage. Let's see. Open pattern right there, possibly. Oh. Open pattern. Don't fight for the lane. There you go. Get right behind him. You screwed up. Okay, all over the place, buddy. Did you crash? So bike week. So we have animals, bike week, road rage, canyon carving crash. All right, so we have to do the intro, remember? Oh, did he drop the bike? He's dropping the bike? No! Rookie mistake. It's like Call of Duty. All right, cornering mistakes, a bunch of stuff. All right, here we go. Let's go and jump into this one. Whew. You're going tore 3/4 of your labrum. Ooh. 2 months ago, tore the other compensating. Yeah, another season down the drain. Hey, after this, you should be good though, right, Gizmo? Just don't put any water on you. Anyways, here we go, guys. Let's go ahead and jump into this one. And 3, I gotta get 3, 2, 1. What is up, everybody? DanDanTheFireman here. I can't wait to watch this MotoStars video. We got 23 riders having a bad day. I'm having a great day, so it sucks to be them. We got a lot of animals running across the road. We have some road rage and people falling down. Let's go and take a look. Dalek.
This rider was fully aware of his mistake. That's why he apologized.
MotoStars, thank you.
The newest intersection.
Taking over. Whoa. So we talk about that open lane all the time. All right, we talk about that open lane all the time. We're doing that. We're kind of lane filtering here. Can't see much. We have a line of sight issue. MotoStars, it's my turn. I am talking now.
The newest intersection.
Doing a head check. Can't see. All of a sudden, we're here, but we're still in our lane. So what do? We continue. Get back in your lane. But why did we do this? Open lane. Our lane is slow. We're moving to the open lane. Happens. We get pissed off when cars do it. It's because people make mistakes. Don't get pissed off at yourself. Don't get pissed off at cars. Just it's a mistake. Just be careful. All right, we're having some fun. Watch out for the doggos. Don't want to hit. Oh, did it hit? It sounded like it hit. All right, moving on. I don't want to see it. Moto Zoto. Move through here. We got a lot of... Whoa! Is that deer? No way. Oh, little guy. Probably broke his leg. So I kept hitting pause. Anybody know what this is? Ooh, I almost knocked my drink over. I see it all the time. All the time. I don't know what it is. Is it a Bluetooth thing? Oh my God. So lucky.
Now. Jesus.
Heated grips? Interesting. They're the best heated grips on the market. Oh, no wonder I haven't seen it. Because I live in Arizona where the weather's always nice. Anyways, moving on.
Decided to drive in his...
Real quick before we jump into this one, because MotoStar is going to go ahead and talk over me. We have a great line of sight. You notice we're in a decent position for safety when it comes to an escape path and line of sight. Space cushion's okay. We're not going super fast, but remember, we are planning our ride. This is a great position. We don't have an escape to the left, but we have an escape for acceleration, deceleration. We have great line of sight. We can see what's happening up here. We just don't have that space cushion.
His property in reverse, but he didn't.
Oh, break.
at all.
We have to see when we
surprise this rider.
when they. Oh, whoa! That was on purpose, dude. Whoa!
Even naar voren.
Obviously trying to back into. It's a heavy bike.
Even naar voren.
You need to check before you do that. Dude was backing into his home.
Reverse, but he didn't signal this at all, which somewhat.
So he's trying to back into here. So he's angling it. This person did not check. Like if I ever do stuff like this, I'm looking behind me first. Like what I'm doing, if I was here, if I was him,
at all, which somewhat surprised.
I would put half my vehicle in the driveway because I checked my mirrors, right? Let the person go and then did the reverse, the 3-point. This guy wasn't paying attention. This guy right here, the reason why, you know, they talk about how car accidents and stuff like that happen within like a mile of your home. It's because once you get close to your home, you just become complacent because you're there all the time. Just think about it. A mile from your home, like every little road leaving your house, you've probably driven to and from so many times. But then if you go like across town, maybe you did that once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. But you go like a little, like maybe 2 miles from your home. You go there maybe twice, 3 times a week. The further you go, the less times you do it. The closer you go to your home, the more times you do it. So you get really, really, really complacent, right, Ruslan? Very complacent when you get close. That's what happened here. I'm explaining exactly what, not exactly, I'm explaining what that mentality might have been for him. What I'm saying is that when your complacency happens, you're doing the wrong thing. Yes, it's easier. We talked about the Fitzposner with the automaticity stage or autonomous stage. Yeah, he's in autonomous right now. Doesn't mean you should not be looking. You should also be autonomous with your looking. The reason why he's not autonomous with his looking is because he realizes, oh, over so many times nothing's happened, so I don't have to look. You still need to look. Keep that good habit going. Don't break the habit. Keep the good habit going, and that applies to you guys. It applies to you guys. Just because you don't need to practice your slow speed, or just because you haven't had to do a U-turn in a parking lot, or you haven't had to start on a hill in a very long time, or you haven't had to do a U-turn at an intersection, doesn't mean you shouldn't be practicing your slow speed maneuvers. Grab yourself a Smart Rider drill booklet. Links in description. Yeah.
Doe jij, joh?
That was a good ad read, huh? Yeah. I thought it was pretty
Even
good.
naar voren.
Because the whole thing is about practicing, right? Yeah. Yeah, so the drill booklet's really good for
Even naar
practicing.
voren.
Yeah. I think it was too long. That's what she said. Sorry, you can't be saying that. Anyways, here we go. Brick Fitty. Kind of having, just like, you see him kind of moving. He's just kind of doing his thing. Got cut off right there because of that open lane pattern. We're just, get yourself in a better position. Pass everybody. Stop bouncing around. I get it. You're enjoying yourself. But you're doing a little bit reckless riding, dude. Hopefully you didn't crash. A little bit reckless. Why are we watching more of this? Nothing happened. Bike Week, Daytona Beach 2023. What happened here? So this is where we need to practice our tight turns, right? Because it's a right-hand turn. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, wee, whoa. Too many people. Yeah. This is like the most random guy on a Ducati Scrambler. I would not anticipate this guy being on a Ducati Scrambler. But, you know, fingerless gloves, bandana, sweet goatee. You know, just like, yeah. This is why we need to practice.
I know something.
17 is his name. Pro taper. Yeah. Passing up a vehicle. Whoa, 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 whoa. I think we've seen this one. I think this was on a Moto Stars or Moto Madness one. Anyways,
This bike
Dana R1Z.
unevenness on the road at a high speed almost immediately loses his control, but he eventually manages to get it back.
Speeding, hitting some bumps. That's the problem. We're speeding a little bit too much, and then we're hitting the bumperoos on the line. Don't do that on the line, guys. We're trying to make this video a little bit quicker than the last one. So D-Lopan. Highly recommended hydration pack so you can stay hydrated while riding. Reposition his legs, but now you're going to go ahead and fall down. And are we going to walk back? Are we good? Did we die? Did we fall out? There we go. We got some shadows, a little bit of a limp. It's more of like a suit limp. Full suit. Good job. All right, we're going to Target. Watch out for all the women with their Pizza Hut
Entirely his fault. He decided to
breadsticks and Starbucks.
simply ran away.
Whoa! Whoa! See, this is why rev bombing doesn't work. Ah, it sucks 'cause it's an Indian scout bobber. Oh shit! I guess you have to watch out for him too.
And
I was looking at Chick-fil-A over here. Anyways,
away.
there's the side of the vehicle. Okay, we anticipate that they stop. Didn't stop, so we have to do something. We have to swerve. We have to swerve. Rev bombing did not do a thing. Now we are aimed this way, right? But it's like, I like coming up with weird metaphors. It's like, you know, doing your laundry and you put everything. You did it all right. You know, you separated the colors, you threw it in there. You got the laundry in there, but you didn't put any soap. You half-assed it. Yeah, it might be a little bit cleaner. A little bit. Probably not. But here, yeah, we aimed this way, but we didn't do the full thing. You didn't finish, buddy. Accelerate if you're going to do that, or swerve harder. Yeah, we got a car coming, but you're going to get hit. Give it the whole ass. Don't half-ass it. On to adventures. Having some fun. Oh, timber. Gravity tack.
Wow. First time for everything.
What's up, man? How you doing? Anybody got a good beginner rider bike recommendation? Honda Rebel 300 or 500 Ruslan? Love the Honda Rebel. Love it, love it, love it, love it.
Yeah. If you want to
Yeah.
kickstand for me.
On the other side.
The kickstand.
Oh, you want to stand it up?
All right, here we go. This is an interesting area. There we go. Supermoto seems to be a good spot or a good thing in this. Oh, I did that. I did that recently on an e-bike. I haven't told anybody. You know, like the gates. The gates for a parking lot. They have that little track on the bottom to keep it on. I turned and went over it at the same time, and it just like I did the same exact thing. Very embarrassing. Low speed. Had full gear. Did not hit my head. Looked around. Nobody saw, and I took off. Jackson Tibbs with a 499 critical hit. Exact same thing. But real quick, you see how this guy in the front did it? See how he stood up? Stand up, guys, when you go over bumps. He just kind of messed up a little bit. Yeah, Roger, there's some pizza. Go ahead and grab some slices of pizza. Jackson Tibbs, thank you for the $4.99. Grab a slice of pizza, help him pick his bike up, and we're going to get going. Yeah, I want a dual sport so bad. I want a DRZ 400. I want a Supermoto. I had a KLR for a little bit. They're fun, but they're tall. Whoa. What's up with your feet, dude? What's up with your feet? Okay, so real quick. Got a Ridge wallet, by the way. You guys need to start sponsoring me. I love this thing, actually. So here's the peg, right? Here's the peg. So we're riding, right? Down below, here's our foot. So here it is. Here's the ball of our foot. Okay, the part in the front, right before the toes, right? Or after the toes, however you look at it. You put that ball of your foot on the peg. Don't put the heel, so then your foot's like hanging down. Don't put the heel there, which is the back side where your Achilles tendon kind of attaches on the back. Don't put it like that. Put it like this, so that you're more like that. So the ball of your foot, okay? Don't do that. You notice how his toes are getting super close to the ground when he's turning? That's one reason why you don't do it. That's just bad foot position. Don't do that. Because that will happen. All right, let's go ahead and watch it fully. Just a new rider. Lots of new riders do that. That's why I'm trying to tell you to put your feet up right, at least. He wasn't even, when you see the lean angle on that, the body positioning was not that good. Nobody taught him. This is why we are smart riders. We're teaching and mentoring the next generation of motorcycle riders. By joining the MTC Rider Academy, it's only $4.99, $4.99 the first month. First month, sign up. Moto UK. We've seen this before. 2 motos. And in the UK. Here we go. We're just going to let them do their thing. They're all scared of water.
Waiting.
Just kidding. Oh, no.
Don't move, don't move. I said don't move. Stay down. Stay down.
Time to rescue.
Stay down.
Time to rescue. Check the body. That dude got ran over. Ran over. Calling it duck-footed? That's interesting. Look at all the pedestrians. Side of the pedestrian.
You want to die?
Hectic. This is why you are planning your ride, right, Bassin? We're going 120
This rider
at 3:03 p.m.
valuable lesson, as he admitted this is most probably the
150.
does anything as stupid as this.
160. Okay, so anybody here been paying attention to, I don't know if it's drama. But Yammy Noob and Jixerbra? Jixerbra trying to say he's fast. You know, like, and then Yammy Noob's actually really fast. He's done probably, like, I think now, like when I talked to him about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, when I last asked this question, I think he did like 30 track days. And so, I mean, he does it all the time. So he's probably well over 100 track days. Well over 100 track days. And he's actually getting better and better every time. And that's what he dedicates himself to. Jixerbra dedicates himself to this. Basically, dodging obstacles at high speed in a straight line. That's not fast. That doesn't mean you're fast. It just means you can dodge things quicker than most. I don't know. Like, do you want to be good at something that you're there's good thieves out there. You know what I mean? Like, why do you want to be good at dodging things? I don't know. Just start, yeah. Hey, that's you. Let's just dodge things at high speed and call ourselves really fast. Dodge things at high speed while things are going in the same direction as you on a highway where there's typically good, decent roads. And, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. Did I just join the drama? Somebody, hopefully nobody clips that and sends it to Jixerbra. Street Rider, we're in the low side. There we are. That was it was kind of a slow speed thing. Kind of just fell over. He's Patches O'Houlihan. Oh, we got snow. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Link, not link in the description. Ooh, a little bit of black ice. Yep. Yep. The Liquor Chronicles. This guy has some decent footage. I've seen him before. Where is this at? I love downtown stuff. See, when I say he has good stuff, it's because he actually pays attention. He actually pays attention. This is like the third video I've seen of his where he actually pays attention to the stuff. So he sees this. You see how he rolls up the throttle and talks? He's not honking the horn, rev bombing. He's not accelerating through here. He's not being an idiot. He sees it. He has good progressive braking. He saw this. He's going to an orange stage. He's recognizing. And you know that basically what he's doing is planning his ride really well. Definitely a smart rider. Definitely a smart rider. Definitely a smart rider. Anyways, here we go. Leslie Zhao. Okay, watch out. Open lane. Somebody merging. Okay, we handled it. Good job. We're going to lane filter a little bit. We're going to move over. Did fine. Handled it well. Moving on. Jack to Bordeaux. Moto. Here we go. Whoa. Got to escape, man. You got to get that escape path going. All right, let's go ahead and watch this while the escape path is on the... Hey, KFC. Okay, good line of sight, good position. Okay, watch out for the sides of the vehicle. Watch out this merger right here. There it is. When you hang out in people's blind spots, you have to anticipate a possible... Is that guy opening his door? Take off after that. All right, when you try to squeeze in, but it's too tight. Some of you guys don't have that problem. Tippity tap tap. If you ain't rubbing, you ain't racing. Hey, real quick though, buddy, you need to get some gas. You're running out of gas. All right, Naruto man. I think we've seen this one because I made a comment about him running with his hand or riding with his hands behind him. All right. Oh, we're almost at 20 minutes, 19 minutes into this. Let's see if we can hit it under 20 minutes. That means I cannot pause it anymore. I cannot pause it. Make sure you guys sign up. We have Cardo, we have Quad Lock, we have the MTC Rider Academy, we have free Discord. What else do we have to say? Voss helmets, True Classic T-shirts. Subscribe, comment, like, share. How many call to actions can we put in? Rescue packs, smart rider drills, challenge coins. All right, here we go. It's Moto. Oh, open door. Don't be behind that person. That thing can swing out to hit you.
Thanks for
All right.
watching.
You're welcome.
If you enjoyed it, see you soon in the...
Go ahead and subscribe. I don't know. What else can we... There's nothing else. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. We're watching this live. You're watching this on a pre-recorded line, whatever. Let's go and stop recording. I'm done. Boom. There it is. Look at that. Look at that. So we got those videos completely done. Let's get some music. Get some music. So if you guys if you weren't here for the last live stream, I want to show you guys what I've been working on. Dylan Phillips. Pizza is good. Whoa. Let me get this out of here. Been working on this. Let's turn this down just a little bit. Jackson Tibbs with the... You guys are all donating. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Thank you guys so much. It does help out quite a bit. So what I've been working on lately, I talked about this yesterday. We have multiple different sessions. Okay, so this is session 1. This is going to be session 2 popping up real quick. Session 2, the plan method. We got session 3. And I think that's all we'll talk about real quick. So session 1. Okay, so what we're doing here is we have the new basic Smart Rider course coming up. Okay, we're working on the basic Smart Rider course. Fat nutmeg, when she'd replace it every 5 years. Every 5 years. Or every 10,000 miles. I think that was the thing. That's just based off of the oils and the dirt and everything messing up the polystyrene. So what we're working on is an 8-session 101 online course. Okay. So think of it as this is what you want to take before you, or not before, while you're riding. Okay. You're a brand new rider. You've been riding for a little bit. You don't have a lot of knowledge. You basically have just taken the MSF course or the total control or whatever, the basic rider course. You can take MSF basic rider course, total control, wherever you're at, whatever course it's called, or you can take our basic rider course, which we have on the MTC Rider Academy right now. And then when that's done, you're going to jump into this one. That's what we're working on really hard right now. And so if you guys don't know what we're talking about, the MTC Rider Academy, the motorcycle training concept courses, let's go ahead and pin that at the top. It's only $4.99 to sign up and take the course. Let's go ahead and do that. So you're gonna take the basic. You're gonna learn how to do shifting. Basically, you're gonna learn how to do everything that's needed. You're not gonna, be the absolute best when it comes to. Let's go ahead and unpin this. Remove pin. Go and replace the pin. There you go. So top. I did. I removed the pin. I removed the pin. There we go. There it is. So pinned comment at the very top. That is the to take the course. You basically sign up. You get a bunch of courses. You get the BRC and the Smart Rider drills, and you get some downloadables for like the rescue booklet. So anyways, you take the BRC from any place, then you come into here. And what this is an 8-session one-on-one where we go over the MTC awareness stages. So if you took like total control or MSF or whatever, they don't teach the awareness stages. They don't teach the plan method. And I like to focus on some starter riding areas. What they focus on is parking lot stuff because it's a basic rider course. They don't take you on the road. So that's why we're focusing on the first 3 sessions right now. So the MTC awareness stages, the first session, we're going to really go over it. We're going to talk about the white, yellow, orange, red, and brown. And then we're going to go out on the road. And so like it's a virtual one-on-one. So we have Nathan, our other instructor, following me with his camera. And I'm kind of like talking to you through the camera. And we're kind of working through this stuff. We're working on going through intersections real quick, kind of doing an overview, really working through the white, yellow, orange, red, and brown, kind of explaining it to you in physical terms, kind of like practical terms. And the extra credit though here, okay? So the first session is really just kind of like an awareness thing, but the first session's extra credit is learning how to learn. So maximizing adult learning, the principles behind it, strategies, and communication techniques. I have that written out. I have basically a white paper. It's a book that doesn't have pictures. It's just pure information, structured in a way that if you just read it from start to finish, you get it quite a bit. It's a white paper. It's basically just printed on white paper. It's a Google Doc at this point. So you're going to read that. You're going to gain some knowledge on how to do that. I'm going to add some pictures at some point to make it a real book, like a real boy. And then session 2, let's say this is 1 week later. So let's say this is 8 weekends in a row. Or it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday for about 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks. Okay, we might throw a session 9 in there for some Smart Rider drills and really have fun with that. So about 3 weeks. 3 weeks of Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we're showing up to class. We're going to talk about the plan method. We're really going to go through it. This is something that I believe everyone needs to know. The plan method, it's going to really help you out. A lot of color codes, a lot of pattern recognition, a lot of things that's going to get you safe. It's something that I do all the time. I practice this all the time when I'm riding, when I'm walking my dog, when I'm riding an e-bike, when I'm driving a car, when I'm walking through the mall or whatever. I'm planning my walk, I'm planning my ride, planning my dog walk, planning everything. Write in the comments if you plan pretty much anything now. It almost takes control over like movement through space, if that makes sense, right? So anyways, planning my ride, we're going to go over that. We're actually going to go out on the road, the line of sight at intersection, potholes. We're going to get some pictures. We're going to put them on the chalkboard and really get it going. We're going to grab some donuts and have some fun. So that's session 2. So let's say Monday was session 1. Let's say April, what is it? April, let's say we started this right now. So April 3rd is Monday. April 5th, so this is April 3rd, Monday, April 5th on a Wednesday, and April 7th here. So real quickly, we're going through it. We're powering through it. You already took the MSF or you took the BRC, our BRC, you took their BRC, whatever it is. You can take all of them because this course and our BRC is all going to be in the same bundle. So you can take both. You sign up for the BRC, you have an extra option right here. You sign up for this and you really want to go back to the BRC, you got that extra option too. So anyways, starter riding areas. What we're going to do here is I'm going to take you through the neighborhood and show you what I'm looking out for. Okay, so we're keeping an eye out for pedestrians, pets, and children playing. We're going to stick to lower speed, because remember, neighborhoods are like 25 miles an hour and under. So you can actually do that on an e-bike because some e-bikes go from 20 to 30 something or more. So on an e-bike, there you go. You're going the speed limit. It's really cool. You're going to use your horn and signal lights to alert others to your presence. If there's like a kid coming out and you're going slow enough, you can honk the horn, but obviously trying to put yourself in a good position for safety. Sometimes horns are great at slow speed, especially with kids, if they're jumping out in front of you. So then we're going to move on to a 2-lane road or more. So we're going to stay in our lane, watch out for those mergers. This is when we start really doing that open pattern, open lane, long line pattern. And then same thing with the straight road. Okay, so 2+, so neighborhood is pretty much a single lane road with oncoming traffic. 2-lane road, obviously 2 lanes go in the same direction. And then it doesn't matter if it's a straight or curvy road. These are the 2 options when it comes to a 2-lane road, right? Or even a single lane road. So these are like adjectives. A curvy 2-lane road, a straight 2-lane road, but it's still a 2-lane road, right? So anyways, straight road, we're going to try to keep a consistent speed, still watch out for any mergers. We're going to try to not go through many intersections, but we are going to go through some. So we're going to talk a little bit about that orange stage, getting a little bit ready. Same thing with the curvy road. I was reading Roger here. He said he's a Project Honda Shadow. So curvy road, we're going to start working through our plan method a little bit, right? We're locating hazardous situations, assessing any relevant threats, but it's just a very easy curved road, not a decreasing radius. We're not going 60. We're doing nice and 20 to 30, kind of just doing this. And I know a few roads here that are a lot of fun that we could do that on. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to be focusing on all of that. And this is specifically for like a one-on-one type training. And if you noticed, we have another extra credit, the power of empathy in teaching and mentoring. So why do we have that, guys? What do you think we have? Let's go ahead and bring that back up. So why do we have, for extra credit, maximizing adult learning principles? And then here, the power of empathy in teaching and mentoring. Why do we have these in the first 3 sessions out of 8? Possibly 9. We might add a 9 for the Smart Rider drills, just for funsies. Why do we have these in the first 3? Adult learning principles and empathy in teaching and mentoring. Write it in the comments. What do you guys think? Why do you think we have that? Let's go get out of this. Let's go back to the office. Why do you think we have mentorship and adult learning principles? I see you guys having your own little chat in the comments. That's perfectly fine. Have some fun in there. Yeah, advanced rider courses are barely offered. You know why, Waldo? I know why one place that I collaborated with didn't offer very many advanced classes. I know why. Why do you think? The only good thing you can get from a Harley dealership, sorry. Okay. About a Project Honda Shadow. Yeah. That's where I'm at. 97 Shadow. I'm just reading your guys' little chat. You guys are having a little sidebar. That's fine. It's part of the community, having some fun, interacting with each other. guys be on Discord. My grandfather lost all his toes, in a motorcycle accident, so my mom hates motorcycles. I'm 18, but I still value her opinion. I have no idea how to go about explaining to her that I want to ride. Help. So Visual Bandit, think of think of from her perspective. Think of her perspective. She associates motorcycles with harm, okay? So if you think from that perspective, motorcycles equal harm. So let's put yourself in her shoes by saying, you know what, if I get on a motorcycle, I'm going to be harmed. Okay, there's that. So now think from an outside perspective. Okay, if I ride a motorcycle, I could be harmed, but how can I solve that problem? And so if your dad lost his toes, wear motorcycle boots. Be like, hey, Mom, I'm going to wear some motorcycle boots. You know, in fact, I'm going to wear a jacket. I'm going to wear a full face helmet. I'm going to wear gloves. I'm going to wear motorcycle pants and motorcycle boots. I'm going to be fully protected this way. Okay, there's that. So how else can I prevent being harmed? Well, I'm going to go ahead and take a basic rider course. I'm going to learn from professionals. And they're going to give me a certificate, and they're going to say that I'm ready for the road. And you know, in fact, I'm going to continue in my education. I'm going to purposely not ride like an idiot. I'm going to purposely maintain my fundamental skills. I already got full gear. And you know, I'm going to go ahead and learn how to rescue other riders and teach a mentor. So being a smart rider is basically what your goal should be if you really want to kind of mitigate some of the fears from a parent. As a parent, I was a parent, and so my biggest concern was the safety of my kids. And so I want them to experience everything, but how can we do it safely? It's very easy to be like, don't experience it, because I don't want to go through the trouble of teaching you how to be safe, right? So just don't do it. I don't have to worry about it now. But you're going to do it anyways, but now you're going to do it without the knowledge and the mentorship of being safe. And so if your parents don't do that for you, you have to take it upon yourself to be like, how can I do it safely? And you do it for yourself, because now at the end of the day, if you know, it doesn't matter what they think. If you get hurt, you're going to be like, I got hurt. I have to live with this. So it's really, at the end of the day, you should be doing it for yourself. You should be getting the gear, getting the training, getting just, you know, surrounding yourself with smart riders or others that don't do hooligan stuff, and do it for yourself so you don't get hurt, for yourself. And if your mom still doesn't like it, that's her. That's on her. And you do value her opinion. So then that's when you start creating boundaries. You just don't talk about motorcycles around her. If she wants to continue like arguing with you, be like, you shouldn't ride, be like, we're not talking about motorcycles when we're together. I've done everything possible. I've gotten all the training. I've got all this gear. I don't act like an idiot, and you still don't want me riding motorcycles? We're not going to talk about motorcycles. How was your day, Mom? What did you make for dinner last night? I can't wait to hear about it. What are we having tonight? I'd love to have some food. Your food is great. You look great, Mom. You know, just change the subject. We have a boundary now. That's how I'd do it. It's difficult. It's difficult to do that. It's very difficult. I'm not saying it's something that you're going to be amazing at. Very difficult. That was a great question. I've gotten that a few times. And you're 18, so you're still, you know, still kind of a kid. I'm 34 or 35, turning 36 in July. It's difficult, man. But you got to learn how to set boundaries. That's really what it is. That's what it comes down to. Okay, so Tasha. Hey, Tasha, how you doing? Adults learn differently, and teaching them takes skill and patience. Exactly. And so if you think about that, adults learn differently, and teaching them takes skill and turn that into you. So yeah, you're thinking, how can I teach this person out there? Which is exactly, you know, I want you to think that too, because that's part of teaching and mentoring. But flip that on yourself, and you're an adult too. So you learn. You also learn differently. You also need to have patience with yourself. And so if you can learn how to be patient with somebody else, because, you know, a lot of people are harsher on themselves than they are on others. So if you teach a friend, you're going to give them all this patience. You know, you don't want to upset them. You don't want to ruin the relationship. But when it's time for you to learn, right? Like, man, I suck. I can't do this. You wouldn't tell, hey, you suck. You can't do this to your friend. And so if you can learn adult learning principles and why people learn, how people learn, and everyone's gonna make mistakes, and you learn from mistakes, and you learn from these things, and they develop lessons, and you learn what not to do while you learn what to do. If you can turn those adult learning principles onto yourself, it makes your learning easier, and you don't do self-shaming. So it's killing two birds with one stone. You know, you're learning the MTC awareness stages, and you're learning adult learning principles. So then the rest of the sessions you do, you know how to learn better because you learned about adult learning principles and how to be more patient with yourself. So when session 2 happens, session 3, session 4, you're like, I'm not perfect, but I'm not supposed to. Right? So that's why I have it in there. And that's why teaching and mentoring is so important for somebody to learn how to do whatever they're doing even better. If you can teach somebody else how to do what you're doing, that means you understand what you're doing at a higher level. If you can teach yourself how to do something, right, just by yourself, you had to teach yourself and learn at the same time. I'm trying to shortcut that for you guys with these sessions, with these lessons that are the 8 sessions that I have, where I'm going to just take you along and say, this is what I do, emulate this, start here, this is the framework, and then after the 8 sessions, go ahead and like what works for you. Yeah, the MTC awareness stages, hopefully that works, but maybe covering your brakes isn't something that you like to do. Maybe you just like finding escape paths. That's fine. Planning a ride, maybe the positioning for safety, you don't mind having a short space cushion, but you do like the line of sight thing, you do like the escape route thing, but you don't mind being right on somebody's butt. Okay. It's up to you. It works for you, but at least you can have position for safety in your mind. And so I'm just trying to get you guys in a decent framework, and then after the sessions, you guys do whatever you want to do. And the reason why you can do whatever you want to do is because you understand adult learning principles, have empathy, and that's why in session 3 it says empathy and mentoring. Have empathy, so you're not self-shaming, right? Yeah, we are our own worst critic, Tasha. Which, by the way, I need to go to MMI again. Maybe we can have a little meetup at MMI. It was nice meeting you and your husband. It was your husband, right? It's not your boyfriend. Did I get you? I don't want to get you in trouble. But yeah, so the ARC, the reason why I haven't seen a lot of advanced riding clinics or courses in different areas is because the coaches aren't advanced, which is fine because they're the masters of the basics, and I think that's all you really need. But there is an extra ladder to it, and if you're offering like a physical training course, I think you should have those offers. And so maybe either hiring somebody that's an advanced coach to take on those skills and to take on those classes, I think that's what could be done, or you build your skills so you can teach the advanced. I know a bunch of people. It's not just business owners or whatever, but it's basically putting yourself second so that somebody else can be first is really hard to do. So there's a lot of people that like don't support. There's a lot of people that don't want to look worse than they are, so they don't provide that extra value. So like for me, let's say for me, I want to put on, and I go through this myself. I want to put on an extremely advanced, because I still think what I'm doing, plan method, and MTC Rider, it's still above the BRC in my eyes. But if I want to put on an advanced class where I have to teach trail braking, I teach like extreme body angles, knee down type stuff, basically like the advanced riding clinic from Total Control. I'm not there yet. And so I could sit here and be like, yeah, let's not do that. That's not needed because I don't want to look bad. Or I can say, I don't offer it and I'm not going to offer it. Some of that's ego. What I should be doing, which is what I am doing, is I either hire somebody that's an advanced rider that can teach, which I haven't found yet. I've been looking. I want to hire somebody that can teach this and put them in that position to teach an advanced class while I teach the basics. Or I increase my skill level to a point with my instructor skill level, because I do have the knowledge of trail braking. I've taken the ARC 1 and 2 from Total Control. I know how to do all this stuff. I'm rusty at it, but I know how to do it, and I practice it daily when I'm riding, or whatever it is I'm doing. I'm doing it when I'm riding. My problem is I don't have the skill level to teach it yet. So I need to build my skill level or hire somebody else to do it. And what I see typically with schools, especially specifically motorcycle training schools because that's what we're talking about, is that the owners or the head instructors or whatever just can't do it, and they're like, well, we just don't offer those classes. We just don't offer them, and for whatever reason. And I've seen it. It's because typically the head coach or whoever's in charge can't do it, and they won't hire somebody, and it's all based on ego. That's what I've seen. And which gives those that, which I've seen the opposite, where those that are advanced coaches get an ego because they're one of a few that can teach it, right? And they put down basic coaches, like basic rider coaches, which makes no sense to me because the basic rider coaches are feeding your funnel. They're feeding you students. If I can teach a student, if I can teach 100 students, right? If I can teach 100 students how to be really good basic riders, like mastering the basics, and I tell all 100 students they should, not even should, that if they want to increase their skill level and go past what they currently are, they should take an advanced rider course. Let's say 10 of those people move to the advanced rider course, right? I just gave this advanced riding coach 10 students. It should be collaborative, right? Instead of being putting everybody down. I don't know. I've seen too much of that. That's why I developed my own. I developed my own academy because I've been a part of the MSF. I've had a run-in with Lee Parks at Total Control. Nice little email, cease and desist. I've dealt with other motorcycle coach YouTubers, specifically somebody in California, and it's just all competitive. It's so dumb. I think it's really dumb. Like, what's the goal here? Is the goal to increase profits and revenue and ego and brand? Or is it to get people on the motorcycle to ride safely, to return home to their loved ones, and to continue doing that for as long as they want to do it? I think that's the goal, right? So why don't we combine forces here and make a really nice and a really comprehensive academy where we help each other? Because the goal is to keep people safe. It's just, I don't know. I think it's because it's like wherever you come from, right? Like for me, I came from the fire service. What do you think we did? I've told I don't know how many dozens of homeless transient. I don't even know what the real term is anymore. I've told dozens of people on medical calls when they've taken illicit drugs, and they're like so scared to like we'd be like, did you take anything? And they'd be like, no, I didn't. And they have the heart rate's 180, blood pressure is like 210 over 150, and there's like a bottle over here. There's like needles over here. And we're like, what did you take? Oh, I didn't take anything. Okay, I don't care what you took. I don't care. You could have taken everything here. Don't care. Let me know what you took because your heart rate is extremely high. Your blood pressure is extremely high. You're going to throw a stroke. You're going to get a stroke. Like you're going to stroke out in front of me. Now, you're either going to stroke out in front of me and we're going to work you and hopefully keep you alive, or you're going to tell us what you took and we can start working towards that to prevent the stroke. I don't care what you took. I'm not the cops. I'm not going to get you in trouble. I don't care. Don't care. I want to keep you alive. So that's the goal, is to keep our patient alive. Okay, we could be competing with the cops. We can compete with, rural metro. We can compete with other fire departments. We can compete. No, the goal is to keep the other people alive. So when it comes to motorcycle coaching, this is what I'm bringing also to motorcycle coaching and keeping, my goal is to keep motorcycle riders alive. And if I can use this organization, and this person, this brand, this influencer, this motorcycle coach, this person, and we can all come together Imagine how many people we can keep alive. I don't care how much money you guys make. I don't care. I'm comfortable. I'm taken care of. The MTC Rider Academy, guys, when you sign up, that's helping taken care of. I mean, sponsors, Quad Lock has been an amazing sponsor. Cardo has been an extremely amazing sponsor. You guys are amazing sponsors with the MTC Rider Academy. Think of it that way. You guys are sponsoring this content. Also getting a lot, by the way. And we're working on more content for you guys for the MTC Rider Academy. We got Discords as a sponsor. You guys are sharing things, communicating. The community's doing well. I'm good. I live this. And it's not just motorcycle stuff. It's also, the community, helping each other, and communities also supporting the men's mental health, because most of you guys are men here. Like 95% of you guys are men. So I'm also trying to keep you guys alive through the mental health side. Suicides, I mean, was it like 2/3 of all suicides are men? Mental health is not discussed with men. So I'm working the mental, I'm working the physical, I'm working the riding, I'm working the, personal, I'm working all these things. Waldo, I'm sorry. I can't find you. Where are you at? I hear you. Somebody go find Waldo. That's what I'm here. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm doing. However I do it, it's always going to be from that empathetic side, active listening, adult learning principles, making it fun. I mean, we're over here in the MTC Rider Academy, inside my office. Why do we need to work on the transitions? We're out here in my office, which we need, let's go ahead. We need to take... We need to remove that picture. But yeah, I'm over here in the office, right? I mean, we're having fun. We're making education fun here. All right? Making education fun. Why am I floating? I don't know. But we're here to make sure you guys are having a good time while learning, having a good community. And that's what I'm here for. I'm enjoying it. I have stuff I have to do today. It is 12:05. So, the Niken looks pretty cool. Niken's pretty cool, but to me, it's just more tires that I got to replace. More fork oil. I don't know if there's really a benefit. Can't make it fun, government want to tax it. Oh yeah, trust me, I pay a lot of money in taxes. Anyways, guys, I got to get going. I'm going to do some more work on the Academy slides and kind of doing our thing. But with that said, hope you guys ride safe, be safe. I'll see you guys around.